Hello Evergreen Traders, this is JC De Guzman. I am here to prepare you for the next trading day on Friday, October 11. That's going to be the last trading day of the week. Today is October 10. Before we start with the first stock in our list for today, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce to you some small developments on our investment guide for long-term investors table right here on the investors tab as you can see on your screen. So here are some developments that happened today. I relabeled the previous the two elements of our 10 SMACD combo into 10 SMACD-E1, which stands for element 1, and the next element is it has the code name E2. So I followed the exact same pattern that I did for the four elements of our momentum power indicator by doing MPI-E1 all the way to E4. So now, aside from that, I also included some drop-down boxes on top of the table. So here, if you would like to filter all stocks according to sector, you can now do so. Now, to remove the selected item, all you have to do is to hover your cursor on top of that item. And when you do so, you will notice that it will be crossed out. That particular item is crossed out. And then all you have to do is click on it, click it, and it will be gone. And then it will reset it will reset the table back to its original state. So same thing that you can do. You can do the same for the last price drop-down box. Now here's the main reason why I added these boxes on top. This is for you to have a faster and an easier time filtering out which of these 30 index stocks have a bullish 10 SMACD combo and a bullish momentum power indicator without having to sort everything right here, without having to check all of these 30 stocks. This is how you do it. Click on the 10 SMACD drop down box and then click on bullish. So as we can see here, how many items did we get? We got 12 out of 30. So that's another change that I did today. At the bottom, I am already showing you the number of filtered stocks. So we got 12 out of 30. Now, it doesn't mean it's a bullish 10 SMACD combo for these 12. It doesn't mean that they also have a bullish momentum power indicator. So we must know how. We have to click on MPI and then click on bullish. So as we can see here, as of 4:37 in the afternoon today, there are 3 blue chips that have a bullish 10 SMACD combo and a bullish momentum power indicator. 3 out of 30. Okay, so to reset the table, just hover your cursor on top of those selected items, and then once they are underlined, click on them one by one. It will reset the table to its original state. Now, if you would like to find out which among these stocks that have a bullish 10 SMACD and MPI have a bullish TMS, all you have to do is click on TMS and then click on bullish. So out of 3, only RLC got a bullish TMS and a bullish 10 SMACD and MPI indicators. Okay? Now, if you'd like to know, sir, what does SMA mean? What does MPI mean? Just click on these accordions. These are accordions at the bottom. I have explained or described each of these acronyms. All right? So that's the latest development on our investment guide for long-term investors. Now, let's proceed with the 10 stocks for short-term trading purposes. Yes, I repeat, this video or these 10 stocks that I'm going to discuss are for short-term trading purposes only. Let's begin with RLC. It closed today at 25.5. Support is near 23.85. Resistance is near 26.15. The 10 SMACD combo is bullish. Foreign investors registered a net foreign buying worth 55 million pesos. Risk level is low. And the momentum power indicator is bullish. the true market sentiment is also bullish. If you have RLC and you are planning to top up, you can go ahead and do that within the dominant range because the two indicators are both bullish. And if you are planning to enter a new position, don't hurry by clicking the buy button. No, there's another process. There's one more process that you must go through. Guess what? What is it? The calculation of your reward to risk ratio. The good news is on our website, go to resources, tools, then you will find your reward to risk ratio calculator that I developed for you last weekend. You also have the trailing stop calculator. You also have the support and resistance calculator up to 3 levels. And lastly, you have the trading fees calculator. So you can use this trading fees calculator for you to know in advance what your break-even price is, because like what I mentioned, the first 1.20% gains, that's not yet for you. That goes to the taxes and fees involved in buying and selling stocks. Okay, so as far as RLC is concerned, I am bullish on it because of the presence of our bullish 10 MACD and momentum power indicator. The ascent in price is still more than likely to continue. After RLC, we will talk about Security Bank. Security Bank closed today at 199 pesos per share. Support is near 184.6. Resistance is near 213.5. The 10 MACD combo is, let me confirm. The 10 MACD combo is, unfortunately, it's still bearish because MACD is still moving below the signal line even though the last price is already trading above the 10 SMA. Foreign investors registered a relatively small net foreign buying worth 9.4 million pesos. Risk level is low, and the momentum power indicator is, let me confirm, 191. Unfortunately, the momentum power indicator is bearish because the dominant range is closer to the intraday low than the intraday high. The true market sentiment seems to agree with the bearish momentum power indicator also. No, not only it seems, but it really agrees to that bearish momentum power indicator. So, if you have a position on Security Bank because your trailing stop has not been hit yet, it's best for you to hold your position but don't top up yet. There's no crystal clear signal that the ascent in price is already more than likely to continue. So hold your position. And if you are planning to enter a new position, now is not the time. Not because the market is closed, definitely that's not the reason, but because the momentum power indicator is still bearish. Reassess when positive things happen, and if you don't know how to analyze on your own, we are just one question away from our private clients forum. You can review our quick start guide if you don't know yet how to post in our private clients forum. And if the instructions on our quick start guide are not that clear in terms of posting in the private clients forum, please send us an email and we are more than happy to shed some light on anything that's not that clear to you after reading the quick start guide. After Security Bank, we have FGEN. FGEN closed today at 25.05. Support is at 24.95. Resistance is at 27.5. The 10 MACD combo is already bullish. Foreign investors registered a net foreign buying worth 33.18 million pesos. Risk level is low. The momentum power indicator is bullish. The true market sentiment is neutral, meaning to say there's still a tug of war between the bears and the bulls. Well, as far as today's trading is concerned, but in terms of the 10 MACD combo and the momentum power indicator, both are already bullish. So if you have a position in FGEN, and if you're asking me if you can top up, yes, you have some data-driven reasons to do so, provided you do it within the dominant range. Now, for those of you who don't have first gen yet, and are planning to enter a new position, don't forget that extra process that you must. Take note of the word must, that you must do, which is the calculation of your reward to risk ratio. Unless and until you are satisfied with your reward to risk ratio, don't do a test buy. Otherwise, if you are satisfied with it, then you can go ahead and position within the dominant range as well. And by the way, once you've entered a new position, don't forget to calculate your trailing stop. We also have a calculator for that, like what I've shown you a while back. Next is PXP. PXP closed today at 12.44. The 10 SMACD combo is, let's confirm, yes, it's bullish. Foreign investors registered a net foreign buying worth 1.24 million pesos. We can ignore that. That's a relatively small amount. Risk level is low. Support is at 10.05. Resistance is near 13.60. And the momentum power indicator is bullish, and the true market sentiment is bullish as well. If you have a position on PXP, you can also go ahead and top up within the dominant range. Now, if you are planning to enter a new position, let me tell you that the last price is already closer to the intraday high than the intraday low, meaning to say you're going to get a thicker potential risk than your potential reward. But at the end of the day, it's up to you if you are already satisfied with that relatively slimmer potential reward than your potential risk. If your satisfaction level is met with that reward to risk ratio, you can also top up within the, or not top up, but you can test buy within the dominant range. So after PXP, let's talk about PPG. It closed today at 9.79. Support is near 7.74. Resistance is right there at 10.7. The 10 SMACD combos is already bullish. Foreign fund is registered a net foreign selling worth 490,000 pesos today. Risk level is high. Attention to the newbie traders. This is no longer a newbie-friendly stock. The momentum power indicator is bullish, and the true market sentiment is neutral. If you have a position in PPG, if your trailing stop has not been hit yet, and if you are planning to add more shares, you can go ahead, do that within the dominant range. If you are planning to enter a new position, take note that the last price is already closer to the immediate resistance than the immediate support. So if you are satisfied with that slimmer potential reward than the potential risk, you can go ahead and test buy within the dominant range. Don't forget your trailing stop, please. So next is AGI. It closed today at 10.66. Support is at 10.3. Resistance is at 11.7. Foreign investors registered a net foreign selling worth 103 million pesos. The 10 SMACD combo is already bearish. Risk level is already moderate. The momentum power indicator is bearish. The true market sentiment is neutral, meaning to say there's still no significant interest to register a rebound for AGI, and that's the sentiment of the top 10 brokers today. So I'm still bearish on AGI. Don't buy the stock. Avoid it for now. Next is Double Dragon. It closed today at 20.3. Support is at 19.8. Resistance is at 23.7. The 10 SMACD combo has already become bearish. Foreign investors registered a net foreign selling worth 713,000 pesos only. Risk level is low. The momentum power indicator is bearish. The true market sentiment is neutral, and that signifies the lack of interest to position Double Dragon for a reversal. Risk level is already low, but it's still bearish, so avoid Double Dragon for now as well. Next is ATN. It closed today at 1.11. Too bad. The next support level is so deep at 0.75. Resistance can be classified as at 1.11, but if it maintains its position above 1.11, 1.22 will stand as its immediate resistance. But at this point, the 10 SMACD combo is bearish, risk level is low, and the descent in price is still more than likely to continue. The momentum power indicator is bearish. The true market sentiment is bullish. So let's see tomorrow, Friday, if that bullish true market sentiment can salvage, can redeem the position of ATN above 1.11. If it fails to maintain the position 1.11, then let's wait for it to dive toward 0.75. Nonetheless, at this point, I'm still bearish on ATN. There are no buy signals. Next is FTC. It closed today at 13 pesos per share. Support is near 12.30. Resistance is at 14.75. The 10 MACD combo is bearish. Risk level is low. The momentum power indicator is bearish. The true market sentiment is bearish. Stay away from FDC as well. Next is GEO. It closed today at 0.213. Support is at 0.1975. Resistance is near 0.255. The momentum power indicator is still bearish, and the 10 MACD combo is bearish as well. Risk level is low. The true market sentiment is neutral. Avoid GEO for now as well. So that's all for today. Alright, so if you have some follow-up questions regarding any of these 10 stocks, please request for our latest insights or analysis in our private clients forum right here. Okay, so again, my name is JC De Guzman. Don't forget to stay evergreen. Bye for now.